Okay, so what I'm going to do now is gesso up this so that it can dry overnight, and then I can come down to it in the morning. This is going to be another autumnal design. For a special hashtag event, and also an entry for Fernley Designs. They've asked, they've got a competition on. You do something with their products and you think it's okay, you can upload it to their Facebook, well, to the competition on their Facebook page. It's got to be on this particular page, and you could win a prize. And I've forgotten what the prize is, but I must have thought it was good because I want to do it. What am I like? That's drying up pretty quick, so I might just try and do the back of it. I hold it up there. Hold it up here. I've got my fingers in it. I'm not really bothered about doing the sides if I can help it, because I might have to, because it's going on all over the place. What a shame, because I quite like that woody effect. But there you go, I'll have to just put it back on more. I'm muttering again, aren't I? Sorry. Do you know I do mutter to myself? Terrible. I'm not used to people having to listen to me, that's what it is. Not that you have to, but you know what I mean. I find it so much easier talking on here than I do in public, I have to say. I'm alright with people I know. People, well, sometimes I am, sometimes I just think, oh, go away, I can't cope today. If it's with people I don't know, I'm not that good at it. I used to be ace at it because I worked with a beautician, so obviously you have to talk then. I'm just trying to, I might need 2 coats this actually. We'll see. I do not think I'm going to get away with one. Just dry it off a bit. Yeah, I'm just going to pop another little coat on. After all, it's for an autumn project, so we don't want you getting cold. That was weak. That was terrible. Don't blame me if you switch off now, because I can't promise that there will not be anything just as bad coming up. I'm back. So left this overnight to dry, and I've chosen some colours, and we're going with the autumn theme. So I've chosen cherry red, which is like, it looks to me like a bit orangey, guava, pumpkin, clay and golden sun. And I also chose latte to just calm it down if it needed. I've got some sponges because I want to dab it on. So let's get on with it. Excuse me, I'm a bit burpy. In fact, I might just squeeze it on the mat. Ooh, I love it when I'm doing stuff like this because it's just messy. So yesterday I did a video for you. Oh, Lord knows what was going on, but I was turning it off when it was supposed to be on and on when it was supposed to be off, and I was sat trying to edit it last night. Oh, I could have cried. Anyway, I know what I'm doing now. I'm clicking the wrong mouse button, idiot that I am. So hopefully I'll manage to do this one today with no messing. So I think what I'm going to do is start with the lightest colour and work my way up. It just seems to make the most sense, because I'm not I'm not a painter, I'm not an artist. I just mess. So let's see where we go. I just thought a sponge would make. It's got a bit of orange on there already, so it's leaving a nice pattern, but I'm quite happy with that. It's making its own little pattern. How cute's that? Let's try to keep that up. I'm not overly worried about the coverage because it's just a matter of building it up. So I'm gonna mix these two together. Let's go where I think it should go. Just have fun with it. Oh yeah, I think those are good autumnal colours. So I'm trying to just do, you know, like sponges like a butterfly would have, though it's not all that important because I will be covering over it with Frantage, which is basically just doing like embossing. So I'm just going to go back in there with a lighter colour again. Oh, went a bit too light there. It doesn't matter because we're playing. Well, I don't know that. I think these are very autumnal colours. I like the pattern that the sponge is making. I think a bit more red in there now, and I'm going to just think, well, let's see what, oh yeah, make pretty shapes, why not? See, I'm a bit of a big kid when it comes to stuff like this, because I don't want to stop. Right, so I am going to stop there because there's no point doing too much on it. I don't know if that'll even show through later. I'm hoping it will. I'm going to just dry that off with a heat gun, and then I'm just going to do the other side, which won't be frantaging, but why not? Why not make it all look pretty instead of just one bit? Okay, so hopefully I will turn this off properly. She says. And I'll be back in a minute. Right, let's see. Okay, I'm back. So this is the fun bit. Now we're going to use some Versamark ultra thick embossing powder and some fine embossing powder just to get us started off with. Moving these all over the place. We've got some green distress glitter, and we did have some orange distress, yes we do, some orange distress glitter, and I might stamp it as well. No I won't, because it won't show through. Righty ho, so to begin with, we put Versamark all over our butterfly. This butterfly is from Fernley Designs. So this video is for the hashtag event and also for a little competition they're having. So what I want to do is just put some fine embossing powder on first. Now this just gets it started. We move on to the thick embossing powder, because it would not work with ordinary embossing powder. Trust me, I've tried. Wasn't too much of a failure, but it wasn't that good looking either. So fast forward if you want to, because I can't keep stopping and starting this, otherwise I might mess up again. Now you might think, well, that just looks pretty enough by itself, Jane, and I have to agree with you, it does. It looks blooming gorgeous, but we want it to look even more gorgeous. So what do we have here? We have the Frantage kit. My Frantage is a mixture of embossing powders and fragments of glitter, etc., and you sort of layer them up on a base layer of embossing powder. So that's basically what we're going to do. Now I sort of want to do it like a butterfly would look. So I'm going to try and just plan it out just a little bit. So I'm just going to try and do an outline faintly with pencil and hope that I sort of get the same shapes going on, but it's a butterfly, it doesn't matter. At the end of the day, it's no big A. And I think 3 little layers going up there. Don't know if this is going to work because I've never tried it before. But I had it in mind and I wanted to try it now. Circle. So just plan it out how you would like things yourself. Sure. Now I'm going to do this the only way that I can think how to do it, which is to try and put my pad where I want it. We'll just try that for the time being because I don't know if I can do it this way. I'm just sort of hoping. So what you want to do is keep the area that you want up first. And I'm going to just spoon this onto the areas that I want. Obviously this is not going to be precise. I think I made stuff harder for myself than it needs to be. Really, but I'm just going to put that out at work because I'm hoping I don't blow it off. A bit more embossing powder. think I'm doing this all wrong. I've just had an idea. Yeah, I'm overthinking it. Let's start again. I'll just have to do this bit because I've started it now. But, yeah, I think I just overthought that a bit too much, because sometimes you can. Oops. Notice I start my dryer before I come off and just let it warm up just a touch. That'll cool down a minute. What I'll do is I'll do what I should have been doing in the first place. Versamark it all up. Must be careful of that bit now because it'll be boiling hot. Some powder all over it. I don't need to do it like I was doing it. I can just do that with the Frantage. I don't know what I was thinking. You can overthink stuff sometimes, but that's okay. It's cooled down a bit, so I'll just ruin that pad, but never mind, because I'll just get another. I think you have to have a Versamark pad that you just use for this kind of thing, because they do get wrecked. I'll do for now. Don't know what I've done with the lid. Lost the lid. Before I start that, I'm just going to get the colours out. I think I'm going to go for browns, maybe some reds later. So I love doing this stuff. Absolutely love, love, love. I need to quickly get to work. I just try and get your glitter in the places that you want it. I can't see my pencil hands anymore, so oh, it's a guess. Right, so I don't know if you noticed there, but as you're heating this up, the thick gloss underneath sort of starts moving. That's when you add stuff, and just give it a second, flatten it down. Don't do what I did and lose half your kit over the desk. I do that every single time. I forget every single time, but there you go. I'm just a wally, can't be helped. It's a bit sad for me, really. I'll not waste it. So I'm just going to try and keep up with this side. Oh, I just love messing. I'm sorry it's going to be boring for you, innit? But I'm really having a good time. Oh dear. I'm like a kid in a candy shop. So I think I'm going to go for this colour down the centre. Gorge! I don't think you can see it. It looks a bit of a mess from down there, but look at that. Awesome. Ah! That's what you don't want to do. think I'm gonna have to swap my dryers because to do with a softer dryer. I'm getting it everywhere, but I'm not bothered because I love it. So it's dirty enough my place as it is. Can't really see how good this looks from up there, so I'm sorry about that. But can you see how I'm building everything up and you heat it and but I thought this would look good on a butterfly because it spreads in such a way. It reminds me of a butterfly leaf, a butterfly wing. This is why you should use one of these really, because you can come from up above and try and ease it into it so it don't fly off. I've forgotten so many techniques, but they're coming back to me as I do it. I actually learned how to do this in a workshop at Craft Range in Burnley many years ago. Who was it with? I can't remember who it will have been with. I'm just going to finish off with a little dazzle of red. voila. I'm kind of thinking that's enough. Less is more and all that business. I'm just going to lift it up to the camera a bit. I have to be a bit careful because it's hot. All that you can see. An enamelled MDF butterfly. Well, I'm really happy with that. I don't think it looks as good on there as it does on here, so I will take photographs. The Frantage stuff is from Stampenduous, and they're encrusted jewel kits, and the ones I've used are the red aged scarlet, red tinsel scarlet, burgundy, and tea stained vintage mahogany bronze, golden sand aged copper. And I think those are very autumnal colours. I'm kind of thinking I might put a hole in the tail and do some charms on it. I'm gonna have to wait for my husband to come back to see if he can put a hole in for me, because I quite fancy dangling some charms off it. If I do that, I will obviously take more pictures and put it up on the blog or wherever. So I hope you've enjoyed that. I know I've not spoken much throughout it, but you know, that's one way you using the heat setter, the not heat setter, the heat tool throughout it. So I feel a bit bad because I haven't talked all the way through it, but maybe that was a blessing in disguise. I hope you've been able to see what I've been doing. I'm gonna have to play the video back later because I've been concentrating on what I've been doing. Always remember to use a glass mat when you're doing this. If you do this on a healing mat or anything like that, they're gonna bubble and warp and end of your mat. Alright, love you and leave you. See you again soon, hopefully, if I can turn this thing off. Oh, do you know, I'm not safe to be left alone. Bye for now.